We swear we're going to make a Bear the Cross video today. And here's why you shouldn't do that.
Welcome to Bear the Cross.
The Sermon on the Mount is one of the most famous sermons in the Bible, where Jesus breaks down how we should live as followers of Christ. Welcome to the Sermon on the Mount.
Hey guys, my name is Hudson and this is Griffin, and today's text is Matthew 5 verses 33 through 37 when Jesus talks about swearing and giving oaths.
Let's take a look at Matthew chapter 5 verse 34. It says, "But I tell you, do not swear an oath at all, either by heaven, for it is God's throne."
A lot of times people have a habit of saying, I swear I'll do this, I'll swear I'll do that, and then sometimes even saying, I swear I'll do it on my whatever. But in this passage, Jesus commands us not to do that, because as Christians, he calls us to be honorable, and when we say yes and when we say no, it should mean yes and no. In verse 37, he says, all you need to do is simply say yes or no, and anything beyond that comes from the evil one. Again, as Christians, when we say something, it should just be true, and people shouldn't have to question it, and we shouldn't have to put an oath on it or put a swear on it in order to make people believe us.
And Jesus makes another point in verse 36 when he says, "And do not swear by your head, for you cannot make even one hair white or black." Jesus is saying, why swear in the first place when we can't even make the tiniest little thing change? Another subpoint is that this is a reminder for us to give up all of this to God, knowing that we don't have control over it, so why don't we just give it up to the one who does have control?
And this connects to another section on the Sermon on the Mount in Matthew chapter 6, verses 25 through 34. He essentially talks about not worrying, like give everything up to God. And this is kind of connected with the whole swearing thing. It's like, why act like you can have control over this when really you don't? So let's just give it all to God. Let's just not worry about it and know that he can provide for us. It just shows that there's so many meanings to what God has to say. It's such an important part of the Bible. It is the most famous sermon in the Bible, as we talked about in the intro and as we have been covering over this whole series. So let's take each part of this, let's break it down, and let's think about how can this affect our life and how should we use it to be better Christians.
And that was our lesson over oaths. I hope you enjoyed it. Stick around for the next video. And as always, I'm Griffin and this is Hudson, and that was Bear the Cross. Let's go! That was the most unenergetic let's go I've ever